Okay, this is the garage overhead door video. Garage car entry overhead door, and you'll see that it's slightly open, slightly ajar. And that is because I have used the emergency release here. And that way we know whether the springs are moderately or relatively balanced, tightened, so as to not put too much stress on the door opener motor. You see up here we got one of our courtesy lights is not illuminated. And this is not GFCI protected, nor was it required when the home was built. We'd be surprised to find it, but it's not. The optic sensors are higher than 6 inches from the ground, so little kids can get underneath there, cats or whatever. We got our staples are not insulated. Okay, so it's a non-insulated staple, so that could bind and pinch it and cause disruption to it. Our control button is closer to the ground than 5 feet, so little hands can get to it. And again, the non-insulated staples. But we do not see an entrapment notice right here. Safety warning notice right here. We do not see a safety notice warning right there. We do not see spring tension. This is my favorite part. Inspector Theater. Can I come in? Come on in, Mr. Fire. The door is open for you. Thank you. You always make me feel so warm and comfortable. It's my favorite joke. I never get tired of it. But no, these doors are supposed to have springs on. They weren't required when this house was built. No, they're supposed to have springs on. I get it. It's a nuisance. You're carrying your groceries in. You got to open the door every time. I took my spring off. I did an educated decision to do a foolish thing. But these doors are supposed to have springs on them. These doors are also, this garage, as Crime Watch, is considered the exterior. So this door was installed inside out. You can pop these pins out and then wedge the door out from the door jamb right there. And speaking of pins and hinges, we're missing hinge plate screws. We're also missing some threshold plate screws. We're talking about the door opener, right? Okay, got sidetracked there a little bit. Squirrel, my ADA. So close sesame. Open sesame. We got a little bit of cracking in our flatwork right in here. We got this carpet all over it, so I can't tell how much is cracked or where. So I do know that there's been some foundation repair. Okay, so I do not do a block test on the door openers. All right, it says it on my inspection agreement posted online. It says in my inspection agreement that my dear client signed. I'm just telling you, I do not do block tests. I have instructions on how to perform a block test baked into your inspection report. So if the listing agent, for example, or the seller would like to demonstrate a block test, then, by all means, I think everybody should get as much information as they can. But I made a business decision to do no harm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my big old flat zombie hoof and I'm going to march across a tundra over here, mile after mile, like a dancing fool, and trip the that way. Close sesame. And I come on over here. This is my other foot. So the optic sensor works. Safety reverse works. I just don't know about the spring tension.